So hey, welcome back, guys. As you guys know, right now I'm here with the master himself, Ergen, and I've been here a day or two and I've asked him a lot of questions. But I know you guys have always had a lot of questions for him as well. So today I'm going to ask him some of your questions, and here's how it's going to work. I'm going to read the question in English. I'm going to translate it into Chinese. I'm going to let the master answer, and then I will translate the answer back to you guys in English. All right? So hopefully we will get the answers to some of the burning questions that have bothered us for quite some time. So my first question, and I can't figure this out, is how long does it take for a stick of incense to burn? How long? I don't know. 那耳根大，你能解释一下，一株香烟这个到底烧多久啊？因为我们经常看到这种时间来定时间。
一炷香的时间呢，实际上说法是有好多，但是在我自己这里，运用当中呢，我认为应该是1刻钟到半个小时这么一个过程吧。
1刻钟半个小时。So you heard it from the master himself, and now I'll let you know what that means. He says for him it's 15 to 30 minutes. So there you go. So when we're talking about sticks of incense, we're talking about quarter of hours. All right, quarter of hours. So that is one burning question that we have resolved. Something else I've also seen you guys ask a lot about is, what does he read? Where does he? What sort of things does he enjoy reading? So I'm going to ask him that. 耳根啊，我们就想问一下，很多读者好奇，你喜欢看一些什么样的西方的那种玄幻小说、幻想小说，或者是其他的一种媒体啊？
我喜欢看的呢是《基督山伯爵》，还有《3个火枪手》，还有《简爱》，好多这些西方的文学作品。但是实际上最喜欢的呢，不是这些文学作品，而是影视作品。我最喜欢的有《绝命毒师》啊，有《冰与火之歌》《权力的游戏》，还有斯巴达克斯啊，还有好多呀，好多这样一类的美剧。
Wow. So that's actually kind of funny. I mean, I asked him about his favorite fantasy novels, and I think our man here has a more literary bent. He likes, Jane Eyre and the Three Musketeers, but for movies and film and stuff, especially TV series, he likes something that I think all of us like. He likes Game of Thrones. He likes Spartacus. It's good stuff, right? For a lot of reasons. So that's really cool.
而且吧，我因为这个看这些美剧呢，我还学会了一个在写作方面的技巧。当然呢，这个技巧可能对于作家来说呢是还不错的，但是对于读者来说呢，可能会比较头疼。
So he just told me that watching this stuff, he learned something, a little technical trick that it's really great for authors, but maybe not so great for readers. And now I have to find out what that is. 你说的技巧是什么呀？
这个技巧呢，其实就是在每一章结束的时候，在最后的时候要挖坑，要加上一些这个让读者能够迫不及待的想要去看下一章的一个引子。
And so the answer is that technical trick he discovered from watching these American productions is put a cliffhanger at the end of every chapter to keep you guys coming back. So there you go. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, all right. Gotta focus. Now, what is the craziest fan theory you've heard from your readers? Because we've seen some crazy stuff even on our side, but what has he seen, whether on the Chinese side or anywhere else? 就是很多，因为我们这边都从粉丝们看到很多奇奇怪怪的理论，或者对于未来的会发生的事情一些猜想。就是你看到一个最奇怪的一个理论，或者一个猜想，关于你一个作品的，或者这个我一封天这个故事是什么？就粉丝们给的。
没太听懂。
意思就是说，比如说我们觉得有些人会说以后故事会这样发展，或者以后这个人也许会出现，或者其实这个人是个好人是坏人，就是对于一些未来的一些细节，他们有很多猜想。但我们经常会遇到很多奇怪的一些猜想，很多匪夷所思的。就是对你来说，你遇到最匪夷所思的粉丝们对于未来故事剧情的发生是什么？
最匪夷所思的，我还真的记得不是特别的清楚。但是他们往往对于这个男主角和这个女主角之间的这个选择，因为可能在《我欲封天》里面就有楚于安和这个许晴嘛。 他们可能在这个选择的猜测上会更多一点。
So, the master very diplomatically declined to talk about the craziest fan theories, but he's enjoyed and seen a lot of the fan speculation about who's Meng Hao going to end up with. Is it going to be with Chu Qing? Is it going to be with Pu Yan? Well, what's going to go on? Is it going to be a harem? Is there going to be what's going to go on? And it seems like he enjoys that a lot, which is really cool. Now, one question I saw from you guys, which I have to ask, I don't even know if this is going to translate well, but the question I saw is, if Lord Fifth had the choice to give, if Lord Fifth was going to screw all heaven and had the choice to give all heaven fur or feathers, which would it be? Fur or feathers? 所以这个是一个非常奇怪的一个问题，让我也很想知道，就是五爷不管是鸟或者是毛茸茸的都喜欢是吧？那假如五爷想干罗天啊，那他会希望罗天是有羽毛吗？还是那种毛茸茸的毛？会是哪一个？你觉得呢？
我认为啊，五爷的爱好呢，是毛发旺盛一些的。然后呢，这个罗天也好啊，谁也好啊，他如果是想要吸引五爷的话，他毛茸茸的还不够，他必须得有非常非常浓密的、茂盛的那种毛发，就是越是浓密、越是茂盛，五爷的兴致就越高。
Okay, all right. So the impression I'm getting is, for Lord Fifth, it doesn't really matter if it's fur or feathers. What really matters, and it can be all heaven, it can be the other animals. It's about the density, It's about the thickness of that bush of hair you got there. So yeah, that's what really matters. Doesn't matter if it's fur, doesn't matter if it's feathers. Just make it really, really tightly clustered, and you're gonna be happy with Lord Fifth right there. Oh, that's great.
毛发对于五爷来说，就是越旺盛越性感。
Yeah, the more fur, the sexier. I've heard that before, but not in context of a parrot. But well, moving on. So, one thing I really want to know, and I've heard, but I think you guys want to hear as well, is what keeps him motivated? What gets him writing every day? 就是对你来说，就是因为每天更新2次，2年、3年，这其实是一个非常长的一个时间。就什么是给你最大的一个动力，让人可以这么长时间坚持下去？
这个呢，其实是2个责任。一个责任呢，是因为读者那里有那么多的读者，每天都在等着看你的小说，那你必须要每天都更新。
对。
第2个责任是对自己的责任。既然身为一个职业作家，那么就不能给自己找出任何懒惰的理由。
明白。So, his response is, it's really about responsibility. The 2 types of responsibility. The first responsibility is to your readers, to your fans. When you know that there are so many people there waiting for you every day, you have to make sure that you don't let your fans down. And the second responsibility is the responsibility for yourself. Because as a professional author, someone who does this for a living, you can't give yourself an excuse to be lazy or just take it off. You have to keep yourself focused and motivated. So dedication and responsibility to the readers, and dedication and responsibility to himself and his craft. And I think that's a wonderful answer. So another thing that I'm often seeing people wonder about is, are we going to have more novels set in the general multiverse as I Shall Seal the Heavens, Xian Ni, Beseech the Devil, and more? Are we going to see these characters meet again? So I want to know the answer to this as well. 所以很多粉丝，尤其是看到就是我一封天后面，就是有些很多不管是仙妮啊、球魔那些角色或者故事背景都出来了，他们想知道以后会不会有些更多的书也是在这整个世界的，甚至这些超脱者会不会有更多机会见面，或者有一个讲这4、5个角是一起经历的一些事情的故事，会不会有这种类似的事情发生？
应该是会的，因为呢，我的小说其实是一个统一的世界观，在这个世界观之内发生的不同时代的故事，比如说是1万年前可能发生的是仙妮的故事，1万年之后发生的是我与封天的故事，有可能是3万年前发生的是一念永恒的故事，它是只不过是时间轴不同，但是它的整个世界还是一致的。
So he says that's entirely possible, and that's an answer which really excites me personally. because all of his novels are going to be set in the overall the same multiverse. It's just a matter of time. Like maybe Renegade Immortal was 1,000 years ago, and I Shall Seal the Heavens was a bit in the future. Maybe A Will Eternal was 30,000 years ago. So it's within the same universe, just on a sort of a different time scale, a different temporal continuum. 那其实最后一个问题，sorry, the final question I really want to make sure I ask, because I think this is a question that deserves an answer, is I want to know what is he proudest about of his work? What does he feel his trademark is in his novels? 所以呢，就对你来说，就是你的作品当中，你觉得你的招牌是什么？是什么让你对你自己作品感到最骄傲？
情感
emotions, feelings.
情感。
怎么说？
应该说情感以及灵魂。情感呢是，我认为一本小说它必须要具备感情，无论是亲情、友情、爱情，用情来打动人。
So he feels his proudest trademark is really emotions, whether it's familial love, whether it's brotherly love, or romantic love between the husband and wife, man and woman. It's that love, it's those feelings, those emotions, and that the spirit which he infuses them into his work, and that's what can be used to move the readers, and that is what he's proudest about. Okay, this has been an absolutely incredible experience. I hope you guys had fun. I hope we answered some of your questions. I've enjoyed everything so much. Stay tuned, we have more coming up in the future, but this has been an awesome interview with Ergen. Ergen, thank you so much for taking your time with us. 非常感谢。